Hey guys, welcome back. Popping on today to do day 6 of Christy's Beautiful Life. It is the 30 Days of Sketches round 9, I believe. And I am working through my stash of Not Just for Boys Kit Club kits for days 1 through 15 of this fun challenge. So let me show you, or series, whatever. This is the sketch. It is a Lottie Loves Paper sketch. It's a 2-page sketch. I will be doing a 1-page with it. Super easy to modify. Pretty much. I'm looking at that side. Done. Okay. And what I see, background, that's matted. Great. And strips of different papers, photo, circular element, and stars with little splatty bits thrown in for happiness. Great. So let me show you a little bit about this kit. It is the Breeze kit. It was a premium kit from June 2021. And I think I did 2 layouts with this one and 1 with the theme kit that month. And I have a lot of it, or I don't know. I mean, some of it is like, how do I have 2 pieces of this? So maybe I did the theme kit that month. I don't know. And here's the deal. This paper right here, I don't love. It is Heidi Swapp Carefree. And it's High Tide. I always love Heidi Swapp papers. I always am smitten with them. And this one just looks busy to me. But it does look like the vibe of this Snapchat my daughter sent me. She was in Vegas, 11:49 a.m. their time, which, you know, is a couple hours ahead of our time, and she has a Truly's. Kind of funny. And yes, she's of age. Relax. Okay. But it did give me this vibe. So I'm like, okay. Now, I was thinking if I can come in with enough strips of probably this calmer, beautiful, exquisite wood grain, that would work for me to take care of the messy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me cut 5 strips of it to start. You know what I'll do? I'm going to cut it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cut it with my scissors and scuff it up because my intention is to have it be imperfect and overlapping. And maybe that will calm some of the background down. Now, it is not going the full size of the paper. Oh, and I have to mat my photo or mat my background too. So let's pick one that maybe feels calmer. The gray or the watery scene that you won't really see what it is, but it doesn't have much going on. Thinking that might be good. That has too much going on. No. This one may be a ledger. Although I always like to use a ledger like as a background because they're amazing. And it looks like I did that at some point. Guys, I don't even know what I did with this kit. So let me get these out of the way. I will shimmy them right on over. Oh, and guys, I have so many good things that go with this kit. I have them all next to me. I've got a stamp. I've got stars. I apparently really liked this. I'd like to kill that off. I don't know about the mine. I have Rosie's Studio. I have stickers. So I have lots of stuff when the time comes. Okay, great. Let me move the cardstock add-on kit. That was a part of it at that point. So I'm going to cut this down to 11.5 by 11.5. Not a big deal. So we can get that matted. And let's see. And I'm going to be covering, a fair amount of this. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let me get the branding strip off of this. So this will be on this. Calmer already. Exquisite. I had recently seen something where somebody was like, if I don't mat it on the full, was this Scrappy Adam? If I don't mat it on the full background, I will never use this up. And at that moment, I was like, there's some wisdom sitting there. There we go. So bit of a calmer background, yet you can still tell that it is matted. Now I'm deciding if I want to ink it, and I'm feeling kind of like inking the edges. I am, so that you can tell there's a difference. I don't know. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna spend some time just cutting these out. I'm gonna decide if it needs to be inked or scuffed. Not quite sure yet. I'm thinking I should do whatever is going to cause the least amount of resistance. So I don't know. I'll be able to tell once I get these wood pieces cut up. Okay. I'm going to think about this for a little bit. I got to map my photo roughly 3 million times, and I'll be right back. So for check-in time, wow, that's kind of blown right out there. I have my wood grain pieces on. I did go ahead and mat my photo in 2 scraps, and then I did have to cut into a full-size sheet for the black. I need something a little deeper. I also inked in the sides of my background. So that's all I have there. Oh, and I did find these blue photo corners. Those came in handy to zhuzh up my photo a little bit too. So I can put those aside now. All my paper is put aside. Now I'm looking for titles because, you know, it's always a thing. And in our sketch, the title is here-ish. So what I'm going to do is, you know, put it here-ish on my layout. Now we also have a big circular bit right here in the sketch. I don't know how that's going to go with all of this. I like that it reads sunshine. I like this little shark sighted today. They're in Vegas. It made me think of card sharks. I don't know. It went there. So I'm going to use Good Times. Oh, look at what a gorgeous tone-on-tone color match that is. But I'm going to use Good Times because, you know, the photo's kind of funny. Now, there's lots of stars on this layout, so I'm going to play up the stars, trying to see everything. And I also have these really cool stars, so I'll have 2 different kinds of stars. I want them right, like, front and center on my workspace so I can see what's what. Now, here's another thing. There's a couple more blocks of things going on, you know, where other photos are going to go. I was thinking that it would be kind of cool. Like this one says, My Piece of Paradise. Say I peel this off and I mat this in some of the same pattern paper, or my scraps at least. And that might be a way. Here, I have the same. Do I want to do that? Ooh, this might be a good one. Yep, I love patterns. I just do. So I'm going to go ahead and ink it. And then mat a couple of these quote thingies from Heidi Swap to mimic the, it's very sticky, to mimic the extra photo spots on our sketch. All right, so I'm going to do that, get my title, and I think this is going to just be living its best life, kind of how it seems like it's going to go. I need a title, and then I'm going to just attack it with some stars, I think. So, yeah, I just thought I'd show you this idea I had to kind of roll with a couple more of those. There's one that goes kind of right here. You know, to kind of play off of that, like a thing where there's a bunch of photos. And, yeah, I don't have a bunch. Happy in a Million Ways. For every nice word I can think of, that would be cute. Although Happy in a Million Ways is really good as well, too, because she is on a vacay. Always Take the Long Way Home. I like this one, this one. I think I'm going to do all 3. And we're going to do it with, I think, the same pattern paper. Okay, I'm going to keep going with that. I'll be back once I've got my title, and I'm going to start working on the stars. Alrighty, I'm just finishing up. I decided to do a little circular element here. It's not the big one like we see in our sketch. Oh, I was watching a crime show. It's not the big one like we see, but I did want to get a circular element in. It just seemed like we should. I used these P13 alphas, and I wrote the month, and I have her name as well as Vegas. So I have Good Times in Vegas. I've got some of these great little puffy puffy bits from Rosie's Studio in here, and Pretty Little Studio stars as well. So that will be completing my layout for, which one is this again, guys? Is it day 6? Is it day 6, guys? Is that what I said? Hold on. I don't have it up there. Okay, so this completes the layout, and I will have links down below if I have any for other people hopping along, and I'll pop a couple still shots up, and that will be that for today. If you guys have any questions on this stuff, pop them on down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye for now, friends.